there you guys have it, put together. I just saw this mason jar sitting on there and figured it'd be cool to try to make it into a little mini terrarium. Right now, the gecko that is in it is a mourning gecko, which you can see right at the top there. It's just a little baby. It's definitely, just want to clarify as well, it's definitely not a permanent enclosure for this. Just something temporary. I just thought it would be a cool idea. I wanted to see if it will work out and just see also how it's going to develop over time. You know, a month from now, I might check in on it and it's going to be a complete failure. But I just wanted to clarify, for the gecko that's in there, it is not a permanent enclosure, and eventually it will be moved into, you know, much larger enclosure as it gets a little bit bigger. But basically all I used was a mason jar, some hydro balls, a mix of the coconut fiber for the substrate with worm casings, and some hardwood leaves that I had collected and disinfected. All that stuff is already disinfected from the outdoors, like those that little stick in there as well, and some sphagnum moss. Mix that together, put that down as a substrate over a little screen to separate the dirt from the hydro balls. And then I put in some pothos, just because if it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, you know, pothos isn't some rare or expensive plant, so if it dies, no big deal. Like I said, this is more just an experiment. I thought it would be cool. Maybe I can come up with a different idea next time and see, you know, what's something out of the ordinary that can be created into a terrarium. And even something like that, you know, say if you don't want to put a whole animal in that, because, you know, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, like reptile-wise, that would be able to live in that full time. Maybe you just had some springtails or some isopods in there. You know, and that was it, and you had your own little terrarium that you could just set on your desk and watch it, you know, just watch it grow. Obviously something like pothos, you don't need much light or anything. If you had some isopods, watch them climb around, stuff like that. So just thought it'd be a cool idea, and to be able to add a reptile in it is pretty cool as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any other ideas or anything, let me know. And maybe depending on a week from now, a month from now, however long, if it's still going well, I'll give you a little update on it as well. And also in the mourning gecko, they grow decently quick, so it's not going to be in this enclosure for very much longer. And this week's shout out goes to Cosmic Exotics. The reason I'm giving her the shout out this week is because I've been following her for a while, and I think she is, you know, a positive role model for, you know, the animals that she is breeding, just because it's some really high quality geckos, and it's not only just focused on, you know, a super stripe, a super blotch. She has some really unique patterns and colors that you see in her collection that, you know, is stuff that's kind of hard to find elsewhere. So I think her the quality of her animals and the diversity is really amazing, and also her photography is awesome as well. She takes really amazing pictures, super high quality. I love the different backgrounds and, you know, the props and stuff that she uses for the geckos and the lightings. It really makes those animals stand out. But definitely give her a follow. She's a quality person. And make sure also to follow me on Instagram at Red Rack. That's where you can find all the pictures and everything. I also have Facebook, Red Rack. But I just wanted to say I really appreciate you guys, you know, subscribing and commenting and liking these videos. It's very encouraging, and I appreciate it. So if you ever need to connect with me, you know, you can always drop a comment. You can message me on Facebook, but the #1 place you're gonna find me is on Instagram. So I'm always there if someone has questions. I don't know everything, but I will do my best to help you out or point you in the right direction as well. So thanks again, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it, and stay tuned. We have more videos on the way.